So Jimmy, how did it all begin?
Well, I guess how did it all begin? We're students, you know, living a student lifestyle, and as students do pretty often, we started drinking, and I guess it was just a moment of inspiration. You know, sometimes people make up thousands of drinking games every day, and we just made one up that really made sense on I think a higher level.
I think really we've always been the sort of guys who are looking to sort of push the envelope in terms of what we do, whether it be, you know, something we're doing at home when we're drinking, or whether we're out and work, study.
It's a universal appeal, isn't it?
I mean,
everyone wants balance.
Exactly.
This is a spot. Plank. Got the launching area for the plank. Stabilizer beam down here. And basically, well, that's one of the beauties of plank, is that you don't need much, really. Just an agile mind and some Powerade and a couple of planks, well, 3 planks of wood, and maybe a ledge in your backyard. So this is where we keep the plank. It's had a few years wear in it. It's still holding up well. You've got to get the right wood. Let's get it out there. Oh dear. Here goes a stabilizer pole. I mean, we wouldn't play with it in this state. This has sort of got the dirt over it from last time's game. But yeah, you need it quite clean to start with. I mean, you don't want to have a game that's ruined by someone claiming that they were put off by a piece of dirt on the 50 mark. You know, if it's going to come down to that, I mean, it's a ridiculous excuse, but it does happen. So should we get us up there? It's looking a bit loose actually. Probably need to pack it in sometime.
I'd be happier with the new soil in.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, we need to pack it in a little, don't we? Okay. The rules of plank are pretty simple. You've got a plank, you've got a stabiliser pole, not pictured. You get a ledge, prop this up on the stabiliser pole, and then walk as far down it as you can. And you can see there's lines on it that, well, actually, probably better up this way. So, 100, and right down the bottom is 3. Back foot is where it's measured from, and the back foot has to be there stationary for 3 seconds at least for it to count. Anyone that has any sort of knowledge about plank will tell you it's all in the setup, and again, you don't want someone coming along and saying, well, you didn't set up the support pole properly. It has to be agreed upon by, well, see, this is what fucking happens, Doug, when I let you do it by yourself.
I'm not used to having a camera in my face when I do it.
Yeah, well that's mental toughness, okay? We were talking about that. I've always wanted to take it huge.
And I'm sort of, I guess, a bit of a purist in that I would like it to be sort of a more intimate setting, but, you know, I'm also a realist in that I realise that the game's got such huge potential that really that's sort of the only way it can go.
And, well, you can be huge and pure, can't you?
Well, yes and no.
Oh, you can?
Well, no.
Well, anyway, well, yeah.
Weird World of Sports.
Welcome to the Weird World of Sports, where today we're inventing yet another new sport.
And all the fielders careful to stay behind the bowler.
Ooh, and the batsman has decided to catch and run.
The competition and plank were a match made in heaven. First prize of a world trip was just the perfect way to get plank to the world, which was our objective. It was also great for the documentary. I set to work straight away and made a video entry out of the footage that I'd shot for the film. Showed it to the guys, they loved it, got it up on the net, and then just basically played the waiting game until the final 6 were drawn.
Well, I'm feeling great. Yeah, I mean, obviously we found out last night about the final 6 and had a wee party. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit worse for wear, but that's, you know, that comes with the partying territory. But the important thing being, regardless of how good we are at handling our alcohol, the point is that we've got a week to campaign to win a trip around the world, for me and 3 other people.
Get your fucking shoes on! Jesus Christ!
I saw her on the sideline, and and just went over, and you know, that's what I do. If I see something, I just go over and have a chat.
He was yelling, like, he was like red in the face, like going for gold, cheering for his brother, and I thought that's a good thing to, you know, supporting your brother was kind of nice. And potentially, like, I think he's going places. I think he's going to be quite big, and I just feel quite lucky.
Yeah, so just having a look at the site, and Doug's just sort of taking us through. One vote. Yeah, see, we're clicking up all the time, which is the good thing. This is something else my brother told me about, and it's called Facebook, and it's a social networking site. I've actually got quite good at it, and there's some amazing comments on here as well, actually. You two are complete nutters. I will vote just for the comedic value. What else do you like?
Genius.
Yeah.
I'm a plank convert from some support up in Auckland there.
Auckland.
I think the shorter one is sexy.
Yeah, I think the shorter. No, I think.
Yeah.
No, well,
That's what it says.
anyway, we've come out, we want to play, and someone has planted a tree in the middle of the plank field, playing area. You know, but we'll get past it. I mean, we may as well start pretty much setting up.
Let's do it.
Let's
Give
do
it a go.
Where's the plank?
Where it always is.
Oh, you didn't put it back last time.
Right there. Who?
Yeah, I haven't got past 3, so I doubt you will. Fuck. It's not the plank attitude. Get it down, we'll do it again. Get down, get beaten up, stand up again. Get beaten up again, stand up. That's the way plankers do it. Oh no, that's not mine.
It is.
Well, I bought it, but I probably haven't listened to it yet, and I probably won't listen to it. It's quite good design though. I actually used it as an influence for the plank poster. Yeah. I knew the message we had to get across, and then I just added a whole lot of look at this poster sort of design, what I like to call look at this poster design. And now we've got some amazing sort of colour highlights that I'm really happy with. Are you happy with them?
I like it.
Yeah, I'm happy. Got my good luck charm. Doesn't look much like me. The Facebook said, you know, Auckland support. There's Auckland support coming through the whole time, and that's probably pretty ideal because Doug's, you know, there's talk of Doug going up there to sort of drum up more support for us. So,
Well, I've decided that it's probably a good thing for plank.
definitely a good
general.
thing for plank. Yeah.
I think that really he will. I think he'll be a little bit lost. To be perfectly honest.
It's not going to affect me at all. We are a good team, and there's no Iron team, so it'll be quite hard because we'll both technically be I's. But I think, you know, with the internet and things like that these days, the distance is really not a factor. Geographical factors aren't a factor. Jeez, you can't drive. Don't worry, mate. Sam, known him for a long time. He'll probably be quite good. Just as good as Doug, if not better. He has got that indie credibility I talked about that you need in Wellington. I'm not sure about Sam. Doug definitely was a big proponent of the worldwide strategy, and not to make money. If that happens, fine. You know, I'd be quite benevolent as a really rich guy, the sort of the Bill Gates mould, who's given a lot to all sorts of stuff. Now AIDS is pretty much gone in Africa, I think.
Wake up, Maggie, I think I got
Took a while, but I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Well, let's hope so.
So we'll just bring.
Very nice, very nice. It's good. Well, the OPA stands for the Organisation of Plank Association, and that's a name I thought up probably myself, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Just let this guy go past. What we do is I come up with a strategy, and then basically I delegate out so that everyone can participate in the thing. Because, I mean, I could do it all myself, but there wouldn't be much fun for everyone else, and, you know, people would probably stop coming to the OPA. Put them in there.
Gary, like, reminds me of Boy Scouts a little bit.
Yeah, it's very very Boy Scoutish, except probably a little more contemporary, I think.
You were in the Boy Scouts then?
No, I wasn't in the Boy Scouts. Oh, well, I went to a couple of things, but I just knew all the knots already, so. There you go. This is actually a design I saw in Sweden when I was there last, and it's quite simple. You just sort of come along and rip one off, see the contact details. You can take it home. It's quite good because one of the major problems with traditional poster design is that you don't have that interactive element, the sort of poster 2.0 aspect. But anyway, that's what's been going out, and hopefully it works. Yeah. I was feeling in control of things, but often you need to get people in who have specific areas of expertise, and that's why these three have come in. They've got a lot of private and public sector experience. Yeah, well, I've got a lot of contacts too, so you can probably talk to them. Good people can be great for your business, and there is lots of support from Scottish Enterprise, and that should have been taken out, to help you develop your staff's potential. So, people are key, obviously. So, yeah. Process, the way you do things will influence
maybe this
the
is
way.
an opportunity to take a break.
I'd finished the piece anyway, so
I second that
we'll move on to the next one after that.
I need a latte.
Yeah. Reconvene in 5 minutes. And I'll just ready for that. So I'll go through that then.
Sure.
And,
Yeah, okay, I'm here. I'm on mine now.
Mickey Mouse operations. Which one are we going to use next? I don't know what. That's probably not. No. Just don't worry about them. Hold these. Just don't worry about them. Don't worry. Why did you put them under the bag? I did. Let's go somewhere where there's more people. Maybe that way? I don't know. Let's just follow my nose.
You listen to Mud 88.5 FM. This is the Shamble Show with Curtis and Mike. Next up, we've got a special guest here, Jimmy Hayes.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Jimmy Hayes, a man with a vision, here to promote his sport, plank. Tell us about the comp, the sport you're promoting it.
Well, I won't say it's predictable, but we're winning. There's a bit of controversy. There's another team who we think have quite strong links in Europe. I'm not so sure about getting offshore votes. Or 4 o'clock in the morning when I'm up watching, I watch it, and they get votes in the middle of the night, and I mean they're not going to be Kiwis up that late, so we're winning despite all those setbacks. Yeah. Yep. Thanks. Excuse me. Hi. Thank you. Excuse me. No, doesn't want to take one. Sure. That's fine. I mean, people don't want to take them. They don't have to. I'm not going to shove it in their face. Well. That guy's running, I can't really. Is that photographer, that Blink or whatever his name is? Hi there, vote for Blake, please. Thank you. Brilliant. That's what we need more of.